Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we have learned Angular 16 install in Windows system and we have run our first Angular program or application. Angular is very popular in today's date. In IT industry, many of banking and financial applications like finance and shopping application is usually in Angular. Angular is also known as single page application. Angular have make very reactive front-end application with great user experience. We have to learn and building block of Angular application. First question in our mind, what is Angular and why we have learned Angular and what it exactly mean? It is a one-line definition of Angular. Angular is a JavaScript framework which allow to create reactive single-page application. That is basically single-page dynamic application, and it will be very excitedly means very powerfully dynamic. Means it will be not loading or any not loading and any not we can say that any lagging or that. In single page application, we have one HTML page, a bunch of JavaScript code. It will render with fast and reactive experience. DOM change JavaScript code at runtime. DOM stand for document object model. One thing that will little bit confusing using Angular versions. I will explain Angular versions in details, so that I will open in Paint in my system. Many years ago, firstly Angular JS will become. Then it will be very easy, but some problem in that. So Angular team will be doing R&D and they will introduce Angular 2. And it will be invented in 2016. And then Angular 3 will become. And so on. And now we have dealing with Angular 16 in today's date. Correct, guys? And it will be every 6 months new Angular version will become. There will be some minor changes in Angular, but not very much changes in Angular 2, 3 or 16 like that. But there will be it will be one part, and it will be one part. The Angular 2 and Angular JS, it will be many difference. Angular 2 and Angular 16, it will be run on TypeScript, but Angular JS is run on JavaScript. It is the main difference of the Angular 2 and Angular JS. For learning of Angular, we have downloading some Node.js and we have a reference manual. We can see that. We just go on angular.io. In angular.io, we have docs. Inside the docs, we have going into reference, then overview. In that, we have getting some command line, like how we can create new project, how we can run the project, how we can install the Angular in our system, like that. It is very easy. No need to confusing of that. It will be very easy. Firstly, to run Angular project in our system, we have download Node.js. Yeah, like we have to download current version 21.1.0. It is the current version. We can download and install in our system. I have also already installed the Node.js in my system. Then no need to install again. So after installing, we have to open the command prompt by using run as administrator. In command prompt, we have to firstly run one command like npm install Angular will be downloading. In Windows system, we have enter npm install -g @angular/cli latest. But in Linux or in Mac system, we just need to add sudo in front of npm. Then it will be fine. Angular will be installed. Then we have check the version. See guys, we have installed Angular 16 in our machine. Correct. Then we have need to create one project in our by using command prompt in our local system. Then we have changed the folder now. Then we have backing the folder. Which drive we have folder E drive. Then going to the Eli drive and then teaching. Yes. Then we have one command, like we have create one app in Angular application. So that command will be ng new my first app, and it will be for non-create testing file. You can see that you can ignore that command. You can run like that also. You can see that it will be asking routing. Routing is basically for navigation of page. Now, as of now, we are no need to routing. Then we have answering as n, means no. It will be asking which style sheet, cascade style sheet will be there. We have applying CSS. Then you can see that guys, Angular project is creating. Hold 200 is default port of the Angular. Then we can copy that link and paste on our browser. See guys, Angular application is running in our local system. Correct. And there will be some links like Angular material, learn Angular block, like that. And it will be creating one giving the command like generate component. It will be command for component generating. Aside that, we have one more thing. We have need ID for the any change in code or modification in the code. So that we have one ID like code.visual studio code. You can simply install, click on that button and install the ID. That will be not difficult. It will be you have clicking on next, and then ID will be downloaded and installing. I have already downloaded that ID. I will open that. Okay. Then I will terminating the command prompt and importing the project in my ID. Where is my project? In E drive, development, teaching, Angular. My first step. It is the project. Okay. There will be. I will explaining project structure of that is that in that Angular. Basically package.json file. Package.json file. It will be see all the dependency on that. Like we have using Angular 16 version now, then 16 dependency will be there, and dev dependency will be there, like that. And we have main folder will be src, and Angular visual it will be code, node modules, like that, and it will be not necessary. Okay, then app component.css it will be file for cascading style sheet. App component.html file it will be for our HTML page. We can see that now in the browser. We can see that this comes from here guys. And then we have one testing file, and then component file. Basically some logic like we have written in that in that TS file, mean TypeScript file, and all the modules means we have one imported one module or another module. It will be in the app.module.ts file. It will be the basically project structure of the Angular, and there will be some style.css. You can add the bootstrap in that class, and Angular website will be running on index.html file. It will be we can see that in our source code we have seen that only this file, and it will be app root where it will come app root. It will come from here it will come from here selector. It will be come from here, and E2C file for end-to-end testing. We can see that TypeScript any change in TypeScript file now, then it will be dynamically changing on site. And in the browser we can see that we have inspected the code, and we can see the iProt model. And in we have one task in that project. We can giving some input box, and dynamically it will be changed in our browser. It will be task for me. I will completing that task. Then we have writing the code from HTML side, means front HTML code will be write first, and then we have write the TS code. Firstly we have eliminating all the tasks, and we have getting the input field, writing the input field. We can give it as a name. Okay guys, and then we have using h2 tag, heading 2 tag, and we have using string interpolation, and we have giving as a name, and that will be fine, and it will giving some error. So that error will be that we have not written in TS file. Okay, then we have written like name, like that. Okay, and anything else? Okay, ng module will be not found there. Then we have import some directive on that. And we have import that in the import section, and the error will be gone. See guys, and we have one giving some one horizontal line in that. Okay, and then saving, we have all the files, and we can see the output on browser. We can't run that file now, so we can run ng serve now. We can run on ng serve. It will be compiling and running. It will be run. See guys, my first type will be in there. Then we can write like that. It will be writing like that. Correct guys? Okay guys, thank you. Bye. Take care.